Hi, friends. Alex Halenda here, and I will be leading you through a vinyasa practice in this 60-minute class. We'll go through some flows, ups and downs, and backs and forths and twists, and just be sure to take your time, follow the breath, keep it with you throughout the entire time, and remember that you can rest whenever you need it. Hopefully, this practice will help you break a sweat and get you feeling empowered and really deeply grounded in your body. Thank you again. We will meet on the mat today, lying down on your back flat. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Again, deep breath in, and this time hold the breath. Open the mouth, exhale. Start to rotate your wrists and your ankles. And on the next inhale, reach your arms up overhead, lengthen the body out long. Exhale, bring both knees to your chest. Keep a loose grip, one hand on each knee, and begin to rock from side to side. Just lightly massaging into your back. You can roll so far to one side that you even feel the edges of the hips massaged. And on the next rock, allow both knees to fall to your left, supine twist. You can hold the knees down with the left hand and then reach your right arm back behind you and look over the right shoulder. If you'd like, close the eyes, or maybe you focus your eyes at your right thumb. Just using the placement of the eyes, the drishti, as a way to calm the mind. Take 3 more breaths. And slowly roll to the center. A couple little tick-tocks in the middle. And then allow the knees to fall to the right side. Hold the legs with the right hand and reach the left arm back behind you. Look over the left shoulder. Take 5 breaths and begin to create that ujjayi breath sound down in your throat. Just like when you try to fog a mirror by making a sound, but with the mouth closed. Using the sound of the breath as a way to gauge the equanimity between the two sides. Then your next breath, roll to your back, couple tick-tocks in the middle, and then extend both feet straight up towards the sky. Pause here. Now, using the weight of the legs to increase the pressure, hugging your back into the ground, this should release a little bit of pressure in the low back. Now, you could stay here, but if you'd rather open the neck and the shoulders, then maybe you press your hands into the ground beside the hips and slowly take the toes up and over your head into plow pose. So either variation, let's take 4 more breaths. On the exhale, calmly roll to your back. Bring the knees to the chest and rock and roll forward and back. You get a little bit of momentum. After a couple of rocks, you can pause in a forward fold. Extend the heels straight out. And exhale, bow forward, reach for your feet. Now, if the feet are out of reach, just remember, you can always use a little strap or a towel to reach around and grab them. On your exhale, drop into it. Let the head really release. Feel the back of the neck stretching, the shoulders. And even softly tip your head from left to right. On the exhale, pulse your belly button in towards your spine. Three more breaths. On the next inhale, softly lift your chest and plant the hands behind the low back. Bend your knees, feet flat. Lift your hips up towards the sky, reverse tabletop. Engage your abdomen and try to lift the hips to the level of the knees. You could look at the ceiling, or maybe you slowly look back behind you. Try to ground the weight in all four corners of the palms and your feet. Begin to contract your pelvic floor, the mula bandha. This will help to bring more focus into the body and a sense of groundedness. At the same time, it helps to produce and keep some heat in the body, which just allows you to increase that sweat and purification process. On the next exhale, softly lower your hips. Cross your ankles, tabletop, roll over the knees, and meet me on all fours. And from here, keep your left hand in neutral and flip your right hand over so the top of the hand presses into the ground, the fingertips point towards the knees. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Flip the right hand back to neutral. And then flip the left hand over. Top of the hand down, fingers pointing towards the knees. One big breath in. Big breath out. Softly flip the left hand over so the fingertips face the knees, but the palm faces down. Flip the right hand over as well. Fingertips pointing towards the knees. This time, rock softly forward and back. Move very slowly so you can feel where the stretch is working and so you have time to notice if it goes too far. Two more breaths. And softly release your hands back to neutral. This time, extend your right leg straight back behind you. Rotate the ankle a couple of times. And then reach your left hand forward to counterbalance. Take a full breath in. Elbow to knee. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Elbow to knee. Inhale, extend and hold it. Keep the right leg lifted. Lower your left hand. Swivel the left toes back behind you. And then reach the right hand up. Supported side plank. You can look up towards the right thumb. Then on the exhale, reach your top hand forward over the head. Take a full breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Tap at the side body. Inhale, extend. Elbow to knee. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Tabletop. Lower hand and knee back to center. Kick the left leg back. Breathe in. Rotate the ankle a couple of times. And then reach your right hand forward. Squeeze in the abdomen. Take a full breath. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Keep the back leg lifted. Lower the right hand. Swivel the right toes back behind you. Reach the left hand up. Supported side plank. On your exhale, reach the left arm up and over the head. Take a full breath in. Elbow to knee at the side body. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. The fullest breath. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower hand and knee. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up to the sky and drop your head. Breathe into it. And allow the body to stretch open. If it feels good, maybe you pedal the legs. Option to lift the heels. Maybe you bend and straighten the knees a few rounds. On the last round, nice and easy, tiptoe up to the front of the mat. Step the feet hip width. Take a halfway lift to breathe. And then exhale, fold. Again, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold and drop the head. Bend your knees, vertebra by vertebra. Roll it up to stand. When the chest lifts, inhale, reach out and up to the sky. Big stretch. Exhale, chair pose. Bend your knees and drop the hips low. Take a full breath in. Exhale, right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, left hand back, right hand forward. Inhale, chair. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step your left foot back, pyramid pose. So it's a shorter step. A little halfway lift to inhale. And exhale, bow, forehead to shin. If you have a couple blocks here, it might feel nice to grab them, especially if the floor is out of reach. But if you have no blocks, that's okay. You could try grabbing onto the standing leg. Just be sure to ground all four corners of the foot firmly, helping to maintain the balance. Let the shoulders relax. 2 more breaths. Halfway lift. Keep the left hand down and reach the right hand up to the sky. Big inhale. Look up to the fingers. Exhale, squeeze the abdomen. 4 more breaths. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Step back to high plank. Take a full inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale for cobra. Lift the head and chest. Little or no arm strength. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale for cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Straighten the elbows, lift everything. Exhale, downward dog, rock back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lift the heels. Walk to the front of the mat. It's just the second round, so take it easy. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, roll it up to standing. The bend in the knees protects the back. When the head lifts, inhale, reach out and up, straight elbows. Exhale, chair pose, bend the knees. Full breath in. Exhale, right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, left hand back, right hand forward. Inhale, chair. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step the right foot back, pyramid pose. Halfway lift, again, elongate. Exhale, forehead to shin, drop down, close the eyes, and breathe. Feel the body opening. Just remembering on the other side of the opening is more mobility, more health in the tissues, the organs, and the circulation. Letting that little reminder of the benefits in the practice just help you to get through these little challenges. It's always worth it. Halfway lift. Keep the right hand down and reach your left hand up to the sky, twisting. Try to share the weight evenly between both feet and look up towards the left thumb. Take 4 more breaths with me. Maybe even allowing a tiny smile at the edges of your cheeks. Sometimes it even helps to shift the mood just by creating that little smirk. Last breath. Exhale, lower the left hand, high plank, step back. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale for cobra, lift the head and chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Upward dog, straighten the elbows. Inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Big breath in. Exhale. Lift the heels, look forward. Walk, step, or hop to the hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair pose. Reach up to the ceiling. On the exhale, palms to heart, and twist to your right. Left elbow over the right thigh. Look up towards the ceiling and draw your right shoulder up and back. Breathe as deeply as you can. Inhale to chair, look forward, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to your left, right elbow over the left thigh. Take 5 big breaths. Squeeze in the pelvic floor, grounding. Squeeze in the abdomen. One more breath. Inhale, chair. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step the left foot back, runner's lunge. On the inhale, reach up to the sky, crescent. Focus the eyes straight ahead. Little by little, try to extend the back leg, stretching the hip flexor. Inhale, go for a little back bend, lift the heart. Exhale, fingertips tap the ground, just a teaser. Inhale, crescent, rise up, lean back. Exhale, tap. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, tap. Warrior two. Left hand forward, up and back, big circle, and the back heel comes down. As you look out over the right hand, maybe you slightly lift and lower in the front knee, just giving a little slack, and then going a little deeper. 2 more breaths. Next inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Lean out over the right side and grab the shin, maybe the floor. Reach up with the left hand. 5 big breaths. You can lock the eyes at your left thumb, just helping to calm the mind. Last breath. Look at the ground as you exhale. Bend the right knee, peaceful warrior. Rise up, left hand to left leg, right hand up to the sky. Exhale, chaturanga vinyasa. Cartwheel the hands down, step back, and flow through. You could use the knees, and you could even sneak in a few extra push-ups if you're in that kind of mood. Meet me in downward dog as you're ready to. Big breath in. Exhale. Right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Inhale, sky. Exhale, right knee, left armpit. Inhale, sky. Knee to forehead. Warrior one. Step between the hands. Back heel down. Reach up to the ceiling. Focus your eyes. Just 2 more breaths. Straighten the back leg. Last inhale. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the low back. Take an inhale, lift up to the chest. And then exhale, bow forward over the front leg. And remember, you could always use a strap or towel to bind the hands. Let the head drop down towards the earth and look at your back foot. Breathe. On the exhale, release your hands to the ground. Lift the chest halfway, standing split. Raise the back leg and drop your head. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Keep breathing. Staying on the standing leg, halfway lift. Bring the palms up to your heart and slowly lift your chest. Bring your left knee all the way up. Now, option here to hold it Knee at the level of the hip. Maybe you reach down and grab the knee, giving some support. If it's super easy to reach down and grab the sole of the foot, you can go there and extend the foot forward. Then exhale, bow forehead towards the shin. Just 3 breaths. Squeeze the core. Last one. Inhale, lift your chest, slide the hands to the knee. Exhale, lower the foot down, palms to heart, Samastiti. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the left. Right elbow over left knee. Look up towards the ceiling, squeeze into the core. 5 breaths. Inhale to chair. Exhale, hands to heart, twist right. Left elbow over the right knee. Breathe as deeply as you can. Inhale to chair. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step the right foot back, runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent, rise up, reach to the sky. Sink low into the front knee, and little by little, try to straighten out the back leg. Take a full breath in. Exhale, fingertips tap the ground. Squeeze the abdomen. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, tap. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, tap. Warrior 2, right hand forward, up and back. Back heel down. Sink low into the front thigh, 5 breaths. Tuck the tailbone down slightly, squeeze in the core. And just like before, option to slightly lift and lower through the front leg. On the next inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Lean out over the left side and grab the shin or the floor. Then reach up with the right hand and look at the right thumb. Squeeze in the abdomen, 5 breaths. Spread the toes. Spread the fingers. Elongate to the crown of the head. Look at the floor as you exhale. Bend the front knee. Peaceful warrior. Rise up. Right hand to right thigh. Left hand up to the ceiling. Exhale, chaturanga vinyasa. And again, feel free to skip the push-ups or maybe you add a few extra in. Just be sure that you don't drop the shoulders any lower than the elbow joint. Last one, vinyasa to downward dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Left leg to sky. Inhale. Left knee, left armpit. Exhale. Inhale, sky. Left knee, right armpit. Exhale. Inhale, sky. Knee to forehead. Warrior 1. Step through, back heel down, and reach up to the ceiling. Sink low into the front thigh and take 3 breaths. Keep your facial expression calm. And again, maybe you come back to that little smirk at the edges of the lips. See if it affects the mood. Last breath. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the low back. Opposite knuckle on top. Take an inhale, lift your heart, back bend. Exhale, bow forward over the leg and softly release your head down. 5 big breaths. Softly release your hands to the ground. Halfway lift. Standing split. Raise your right leg up to the sky and drop the head. Big breaths. Halfway lift. Micro bend the standing knee, palms to the heart. Slowly lift your chest all the way up and bring the right knee up to the level of the hip. Option number 1, you could stay right here, or maybe you interlace fingers around the front of the knee. If it feels easy, reach down, try to grab the sole of the foot. You could pit stop here or try to straighten the leg. If the leg extends easily, bend the elbows, bow forehead to shin. Breathe. 3. Last breath. Lift the chest, straighten the elbows, bend the knee, slide the hands up to the knee. Exhale, feet together, hands to heart, Samastiti. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, touch earth. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, crow pose. Step the feet back at hip width. Lift the heels, bend your knees, bend your elbows, and try to touch the knees above the elbows. Start to tilt the shoulders forward and down, and hug the elbows in so they stay above the wrists. Maybe the toes float, and there you breathe. If you're unsure about this one, you could always place a block under your forehead and use that third point as contact, helping the balance. 2 more breaths. On the exhale, step or jump back, vinyasa. From down dog, big breath in. Exhale. Right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to forehead and step through warrior 1. Back heel down, reach up to the sky. And the exhale, airplane. Tilt forward, look at the ground, and lift your back leg. Keep the eyes focused one spot on the earth. Full breath in. Full breath out. If you wobble, if you fall, you know it's all good. Just jump back in. Try to laugh at it. Take humor in the little things. Last breath. Warrior 1. Step back, inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip the right palm, straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Take a big inhale. And bend the front knee, side angle pose. Lower the right forearm to right thigh. Or maybe you take the right hand down to the ground on the big toe side of the foot. Look up towards the left thumb. Option for a half bind, left hand behind the low back. If you'd like, maybe you take the full bind, right arm under the right thigh. Squeeze the core, breathe with me. Look at the ground. Option to stay here or slowly toe heel your back foot forward and shift the weight into the left leg. Lift the right heel and then slowly begin to stand up for bird of paradise. So you're binding around that right thigh. As the chest lifts, the right leg extends. Breathe with me. Last breath. Bend your knees, both of them, and slowly bring it back down to side angle. On an inhale, rise up, reverse triangle, extend the front leg, drop the back hand, raise the right hand up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Both hands come down, bend the front knee, lift the back heel. Press the left palm flat and reach your right hand up to the sky, adding a twist. Big breaths. Squeeze the glutes on the back leg. Last big breath. Look at the ground for the balance. Option to keep the top hand lifted or lower it down for the transition. Roll to the pinky toe edge of the back foot and step the front foot back, side plank. Lift the hips up and breathe. Last breath. Exhale, vinyasa. From down dog, full breath in. Make an HA. Left leg up. Inhale. Knee to forehead. Step through. Warrior one. Back heel down and reach up. Focus the eyes. One spot. Big breath in. Exhale, airplane. Tilt forward and lift the back foot. Squeeze in the core. Focus the eyes. 5 breaths. Maybe you have that tiny, mischievous smirk on your cheeks. Like you know something I don't. Just being a little playful from time to time. If you're in the mood for it, of course. One more breath. Warrior one, step back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the left palm, straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Take an inhale. Bend your front knee, exhale, side angle pose. Left forearm to left thigh or left hand to the earth. Option to take a half bind, right hand behind the low back. And then maybe the full bind, left arm under the left thigh. Connecting fingers. Breathe with me. Look at the ground. Toe heel the back foot forward if you have that full bind. Shift the weight to the right leg, lift the left heel, and then slowly begin to rise up, bird of paradise. Once the chest lifts, extend the left leg and grow tall to the top of the head. Just 3 more breaths. On the exhale, bend both knees and slowly bring it back to side angle. Right foot back, look at the floor. On the inhale, rise up, reverse triangle. Extend the front leg, drop the back hand, left hand up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Both hands to the ground. Let the back heel lift so you're on the ball of the foot and the toes. Right hand down, left hand up to the sky. Twist and hold. 5 breaths. Last one. Look at the ground. Option to keep the top hand lifted or lower it down. Roll to the pinky toe edge of the back foot and step the front foot back, side plank. Stack the wrists and shoulders one straight line and take 5 breaths. Squeeze your bandhas. Last breath. Exhale, lower the left hand, high plank. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Reach the hands back by the hips. One round. On the next inhale, locust. Lift the legs, head, chest, and arms. Breathe. Lift higher, last breath. Exhale, lower down, hands below the shoulders. Child's pose. Press back, hips to the heels. And if it's comfortable on your stomach for today, bring the knees together. Let your head drop down and close the eyes. Relax your jaw completely. And let the shoulders soften. Big breath in. Flutter your lips on the exhale. One more time. Inhale. Nice and easy. Rise up to tabletop. Now slide your right knee to the right wrist for half pigeon. Move the sole of the foot towards the left edge of the mat, and then try to lower the right hip down to the floor, or maybe a rolled up blanket or a block. On an exhale, bow forward over the front leg and allow your head to relax down. Now, if there's any pain in your right knee as you do this, instead, come down to your back and take a figure 4. The jaw relax, eyes closed. Allow yourself to release into this passive moment. Don't worry about what has to happen next. Just be here. This is it. Last breath. Slowly lift the chest. Press into your hands and switch sides. Settling into it. Take a breath to lift the heart. And exhale, bow forward over the legs. Take it nice and easy. Close the eyes. Breathe. Last breath. On the inhale, slowly start to lift your chest. This time, lean to the left and swing the right leg around in front. Nice and easy, bend your knees. And just for a click, lift the feet up off the ground for high boat. Take a full breath in. Exhale, low boat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, breathe in. Knees to chest, lay back, relax the head. Take a couple rocks, side to side. Happy baby. Reach for the soles of the feet and pull the knees lightly down beside the ribcage. If the feet are out of reach, then grab your ankles or the back of the knee. And to release the low back here, try to tilt the low back down onto the ground. If it starts to lift up, then maybe you give a little more slack, sliding the hands down to the ankles. Full breaths. Last big breath, everybody. Nice and easy. Bring the knees back together. Take a couple tilts side to side. And then for our final rest here, I'll give you a few options. One thing that might feel good for the low back is doing legs up the wall. So just like where we started, only move your body towards a wall. So the butt is facing the wall or the couch or even your bed, and the legs are resting up against it. If you're using a couch, you can bend the knees and let the calves rest over the top of the couch. If you'd like to, instead, you could bring the soles of the feet together, take the knees wide. Stretch the arms out to the sides. Just release into this pure, ecstatic moment. Just being. Let the breath fall into a natural rhythm. In the silence and the peace, notice if you feel as though you can already soften. Just listen, watch anything that passes through the mind with no judgment, no comparison. feel the peace and calm in your body right now. Allow yourself to stay with this feeling for as much time as you can spare, as if it was working its way down into your cells and your DNA, until your whole being was made up of peace and calm, right along with all your other history, coming into a balance. As always, it has been an honor and a pleasure to share this practice and this time with you. And I pray that it leaves you feeling at ease, body, mind, spirit. May your practice always help you find peace within and without. With so much love, friends. Until next time. Namaste.